Hello, everybody, and welcome to the wonderful world of football shirts, a football shirt podcast that is dedicated to all things football shirt. Whether you are a collector of your favorite team, or whether you like collecting a certain template, whether you are a man who likes to buy huge bananas that are lights and are bruised, then this is the pod for you, because it's little bits of tat that we love. Anyway, again, we are the wonderful world of football shirts, and this is May's edition of Desert Island Kits, and we have got a juicy one for you today. But before we get on, let's say hello to the rest of the team. We have got Jake from Art on Shirts. Say hello, buddy.
Hello, how's it going?
Yeah, good, thanks, mate. Yourself?
Yeah, I'm all good. Long time no see.
Yeah, and how is what shirt are you wearing today?
It is the Holland 2012 home shirt. It's the one with the sort of two different shades of orange running through it, with like a square in the top and then like in the bottom bit as well. But yeah, it's nice. Just an oldie one that I thought I'd chuck on.
Okay, I like it. We've also got Woody.
Good evening. Hello. Lovely to be back, and it's a very exciting episode today.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff to sink our teeth into. What shirt are you wearing today?
I always like when it's like recent. I always get confused. I think is it last season's 24, 25 Juve third shirt. So it's the little navy blue with the kind of hologram zebra with the gold Adidas Originals trefoil. Beautiful shirt. One of my favorites.
Yes. Well, it definitely was, because I remember you waxing lyrical about it when you got it. Right. And as I teased on last week's episode, we have got Asa from Footballcreatio. Say hello. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. It's been a little while. Yeah.
It has been a while. And I'm so pleased you're back, because things have moved on leaps and bounds for you since the last time we spoke. Last time you're on the pod. So yeah, it's great to have you on, and we were really looking forward to hearing your Desert Island kits. But before we do that, we do have some actual like kind of podcasty shit to deal with first. So before any further ado, let's talk about some non-football shirt chat. And I know there's quite a few, and I'd like our guest to start off, if that's all right. So Asa, I know you've got some non-football shirt chat.
Well, my blood pressure's going to hit boiling point already. It's the FA Cup final being before another 2 league games. People trying their best to ruin the FA Cup further. I mean, there was a point when it was just 1 game after, which was a bit too much for me. But now I've got to sit through 2 City games after an FA Cup final, league-wise. It just doesn't sit right with me.
No, not cool. Not cool.
I don't like it as well when the FA Cup semi-final is competing with Premier League games. I like 4th round, 5th round. I'm okay with that because there's a lot of games going on. But when it's semi-final, it's like leave that weekend and play in the week. But yeah, FA Cup final, it's like the crescendo. And I'm sorry, Asa, because I know you're a Man City fan, but would Man United's treble win have been as good as it was if Man United would have won the FA Cup 2 weeks earlier?
Nah,
because it was literally like
10
one
days.
Weekend it was Premier League win, next weekend it was FA Cup, and then following week it was, I don't know. It's a good start though, mate. I like that. Choo, get on that grumpy train. We love it.
Yeah, man.
I'm fully on board.
I quite like the idea of not doing the semis at Wembley's as well. Like,
thank you.
I love it when they're at the old grounds, Villa Park and Old Trafford and all that.
I've got a lot of beef with the FA Cup.
Yeah, same actually. Yeah.
Do you know a little glimmer of hope come back? You know, the semi-final ball, the mitre. It was actually okay because it was just red arrows, and I was kind of thinking, oh, they're bringing back the Delta. Like, it looked lovely. But I'm with you completely. The whole spectacle of the FA Cup used to be the kind of coach going into Wembley, the players in their suits.
Proper day of it, wasn't it?
Like the combination on the suit. Like, now they just turn up in hoodies, and it's just like another game. Like, there's no spectacle to it. So disappointing. Yeah.
As it stands, the two teams kind of have something to play for. Don't know how long that's going to last. But if you've got somebody obscure that made the final, they've got to go out their big day, and then they might have to play games that mean absolutely nothing. Two more at the end of the season. It's just lost that whole end of season fanfare for me.
If you'd have thought that Southampton would have made it right instead of City, for example, they'd have had. When is it this weekend? The FA Cup final.
Yeah.
So they'd have had this weekend,
catches and then people by surprise,
and then another one
this weekend. That's crazy that it's this weekend.
Well,
it's
two trips to Wembley in 10 days would be nuts for Southampton fans. Surely.
God, I mean, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday of the FA Cup final, and I didn't even know it was on the weekend.
See,
this is it's just like lost
romance
all that magic.
Yeah.
What time's the kickoff for it as well? Is it like a 5?
At least it's 3 o'clock again.
Cool.
Come back there, yeah. But that's the tiniest of saving graces for it.
Yeah, bloody hell.
Is Pep going to wear a suit, do you think, or a giant P on a hoodie?
I hope he wears the P.
He could turn up in anything. That man can do whatever he wants.
I've got a couple of the P.
Oh, I
to
see.
do some work on. I've got the white one and I've got the black one, and I must admit, right, they're beautiful. Like,
are they?
Oh my god, you'd think it's just a t-shirt with a P on, but it's not. Like, it's heavy duty. Like the thickness of the shirt material is like it's the heavy duty T material. The P's got like this mad material. It's like almost like a carpet. It's like they've gone to get the carpet samples that you can get and just cut out some P's and stuck it on the shirt. It's mad. Like the amount of quality that's put into this gear is, I must admit, surprised me.
Are they actually for sale for like City fans to buy then? I thought it was just like an exclusive for Guardiola.
Yeah, I know the tees are 40 quid. I know the tees are 40 quid.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know how much the hoodies and that are.
Bloody hell.
But yeah, end of days though for Pep. Like, I'm like, oh, why are we doing that? It worries me a little bit.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm completely with you on that one, mate. With the FA Cup, I am completely in agreement. What else? What else have we got, Jake? Because Rich is gone.
Relevant for today and tonight. I heard on the radio today that if results went the way, Hearts could win the title, and breaking that God knows how many year stretch of it either being Rangers or Celtic, which, although I'm Hibs, I like the fact that two horse race has been broken. Like that, it's finally feels like that maybe there's a bit of optimism that other teams can go and do it now, pushing forward.
Must have been getting boring though for non-Celtic and Rangers fans, surely.
That's what I feel like. Surely you've it gets to a point. I mean, was the last one Aberdeen back when Fergie won it?
84. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep.
I mean, I'm all for it. Just for something different to happen. Shamefully, it's the same reason why I want to see Spurs go down. Just because I'd love for a whole season, I'm then going to be seeing how they fare in the Championship.
Yeah.
With Millwall, I kind of wanted Millwall to come up just to have something different happen and just have that interest elsewhere in the game.
And it would be great to see Spurs in a Macron kit with a Championship patch, wouldn't it, rather than Nike?
Yeah,
God, I just think the whole spectacle would just be amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure. When they were leading against Leeds, I thought, this is it. It's not happening.
Yeah, that Villa result, wasn't it? That Villa result really was a kick in the shins, wasn't it? That when they tore them up and Villa never turned up, but because they had the Europa League semi on the way.
Yeah. Are we gonna talk about the West Ham moment though? Do we want to talk about that?
Yeah, I mean, what's your view on it, Woody? Because it was such a big moment in the league. But personally, I kind of feel like they got the decision right.
I do. Yeah. I mean, I called it early by saying it was a foul because it is an impediment on the goalkeeper. I know everyone's like, well, look at Trossard, look at what Declan Rice is. Well, who was it? Rice. There was two either side of.
It's a typical. Yeah, it's a typical Arsenal. What's the word? Like a corner free kick set piece. Where there's a lot going on. It's all action. It's all people standing, bumping into people. And I think that's probably why a lot of people were against the decision because of the team that was involved who take advantage of that situation a lot during this season. And also, I think people quite want the story to go on a little bit longer. They want that closeness to be between the two teams.
It's how it raised such controversy after, though, because you saw Peter Schmeichel's interview of like saying it was a complete farce, and then it goes to like other clips of other games where Arsenal have had their corners go against them for like Chelsea and other matches. You kind of think, what have Arsenal done to be hated so much?
I mean, I've used it just to wind up my Arsenal friends.
I
don't let football ruin my day, my week now.
Yeah, good for you.
And I'm like, I'm just going to use it that because it's just like a bit of banter. But the goalkeeping position is a specialised position. They use their hands, and he stopped him using his hands. I get all the other bits, but that happens time and time again. But I suppose it's kind of like a set alone position, and as soon as you don't allow the keeper to do what they are meant to do, it's going to get blown. And that's coming as a City supporter that wanted to see that. Like I ran around, I burnt off 765 calories running around doing that goal. To my phone and go, it's been cooked off. I should have learned my lesson a long time ago with VAR and stuff not to do that. But
and with England.
Rich. We've just covered the West Ham incident. Hearts potentially winning the league tonight.
Are they?
Potentially.
They're winning. Hearts are winning their game against Falkirk 2-0 right now, but Celtic are beating Motherwell 2-1 as well. So
because that still stays 1 point or 2 points between them. They got each other Sunday, haven't they?
Dead tight still. I think it's like as the results stand, it is literally just 1 point still. Interesting end of the season up north. And that's it so far, Rich.
Cool. Well, that's fun. I did have some non-football shirt chat. I got 3 that I really want to quickly touch on. One, did anyone see what happened last night in the Al Nassr somebody game? So it was like Al Nassr, Ronaldo's team. They were like, if they win, Ronaldo hasn't won the league in that Saudi Pro League yet. And this is his first chance. And they were going to do it last night against Benzema's team and what's his face? Ruben Neves. And they were winning 1-0. And in the 97th minute, the most comical of own goals of such I've ever seen. The goal, you can see it in the video. The goalkeeper clearly jumps and shouts keepers, but the defender barges him out the way. So he throws the ball almost into the back of the net, causing the game to end 1-1. And
can you imagine looking at Ronaldo in the eye in the changing room after doing that?
No, thank you.
Be honest, you can see it on their faces that the goalkeeper just didn't know what to think. But that's probably what he was thinking. Actually, was got to go in that changing room. We've not done it again.
Yeah.
Sorry, Robbie.
They still can win it though, right? It's not completely over.
Yeah, I think it was just like they're certain points ahead. They've only a few. They need, but what? Yeah, it was a blip, but it was an opportunity to win it against Al Ittihad or whatever it was. And the other bit of news, I don't know if you saw this, but Ted Lasso star, the Football is Life guy, he has just been signed to a professional football contract. And I believe there's a documentary about it on one of the channels, which is quite interesting. That I think he was a footballer, became a actor.
Danny Rojas.
Danny Rojas.
He's now going back to be a footballer.
Good for him.
I think that's quite cool.
Yeah.
We've got a tedious link to the show with that, to our pod with that, as well as I told Rich earlier. My next door neighbour, Mark Lowry, shout out Mark. He was El Paso Locomotive's first ever football manager.
What?
Yeah. He used to play football over here. He's my age. Like we used to go to school together and everything, and he's really good footballer. Played for Cov, but then moved over to the States to do coaching and work with some really, really cool players. Names like, as I was saying to you, Rich, earlier, Tony Miola. Do you remember the USA 94 keeper with the ponytail?
Legend.
He was his assistant manager for a while, and then he was El Paso Locomotive's first ever football manager.
Bloody hell.
He's at Real Salt Lake City's, the B teams. Is
Yeah.
I think they're called the Monarchs or something like that. Is it there now?
Not living next door to you.
No more. I'm afraid it's a big commute. That.
I was thinking, is he still doing that now?
No, when we were kids.
Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rich. What's number 3?
No, I like it. The other thing, the final thing is, and I was thinking back when we started talking about this morning, is Chloe Kelly has joined Adidas from Nike, and Adidas have made a bit of an announcement about it, and she's seen doing the kind of cool fashion thing that she does. She's wearing a dress. She's wearing Adidas boots with the dress, and she's got an Adidas top on. And, I like it. I liked it because I thought, she's cool. She's a cool athlete. But they're making a big announcement that a player has moved from one boot company to another boot company. And I'm just wondering if that's been... Are there any times you remember that it was announced that a player was moving boot companies or companies like that? Like, obviously shirts do it quite a lot, Umbro and Sheffield Wednesday, for example. That's a big song and dance, but like, does anyone remember a player? You do?
Yeah. Do you remember when Henry went from Nike to Reebok? When he left to Barcelona?
No,
I know that he went. I knew that he wore Reebok, but I don't remember them making a big song or dance about it.
Well, it wasn't. I wouldn't say a big song or dance about it, but I do know when it was done. I mean, I wasn't there, but when it happened, I can remember because I don't know if he had it for his first few seasons at Barcelona, but I remember him changing boots, and it looked weird because you always used to see him in like the Vapors, didn't you? And then like the latter part of his career in the MLS, I can remember that one. But yeah, I don't really think I can recall any others, mate, to be honest. That's a very good point.
I think one thing to mention on that as well is that I think the boots, the F50s, are being sort of especially made to fit women, which I think is really cool. Rugby are doing something similar at the moment. They're going to trial a smaller ball, and I've got a little girl, and anything that to make sport more tailored to them will add to the spectacle and make it better, a better product. All for that.
Yeah,
I just love this photo as well because she's doing her classic Chloe Kelly penalty run up.
It looks like she's taking the bins out, mate, if I'm honest.
Well, you said it looks like she's in Baller League.
Go on. I can't really say much about this, to be honest, because like I've already said my piece. But you guys sing about it. I like it.
I just like the fact that we're kind of. I think I like the fact that they're acknowledging a female athlete. They're
100%.
They're proud about it, and I think if that reaches out, that will do. As Ace has already said, if they're making female-specific boots, then that's going to do a power of good for Adidas to try and like encourage more women and girls to buy from Adidas. So I think it's a really clever move.
It is weird, though, isn't it, that we're kind of celebrating a sportsman with their tools, so to speak, because I'm now using Sharpie pens, everybody. So if you really want to know about that from a Bic biro, then, Richard, what are you drinking, mate?
Just a cool Modelo.
You are desperate for them to sponsor. Oh, it is weird, but you know,
that shirt, I've got to say,
Pardon?
it does go well, doesn't it?
it's lovely with that shirt.
Hold it up
really-
again. There you go.
Okay, quick one. Right, your own team. You're not allowed to pick a local brewery. What beer would you want sponsoring your team? What beer would you think look best across your team's kit?
Oh, Carlsberg.
Oh,
Carlsberg.
Guinness
Yeah.
always looks great. Guinness looks great on a football shirt,
The Harp.
or just the words. You know, like on the old QPR
I
ones.
I don't think it would look good on a Man United shirt though. Asa, what about you?
Can I curveball it as a WKD addict? I just think a WKD blue Man City shirt would just be epic.
Yes, WKD blue. As long as you make Man City's shirt that year that blue as well.
I thought you were going to say
Make
Hooch
it look like
Chaser.
a bottle.
Oh my god, Hooch. I know I've got issues with Hooch because I got addicted to, but that's the wrong word. I was never addicted. Sorry, let's keep it PG. But Hooch Blackcurrant that was around for a little while, absolutely loved that, and they took it away from me.
There you go. I was toying with Carlin at one point because that would look on the Wolves shirt, Carlin.
Oh, old school Carlin sponsor.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of who had that. I know I've repaired.
Celtic had a
Stoke?
Carlin. Oh yeah, Stoke.
Oh,
Stoke did. Yeah, Stoke did.
Carlin
Yeah.
Black Label. That's
Yeah,
how
yeah.
far I'm going back.
I
Oh,
think
is
this
it
Modelo.
Hey, there
Wolves
he
shirt.
is. Look at this, always on hand. I guess United then local wise, you can go like I don't know, Boddington's
Sorry,
or something like that.
headphones.
If that's still a thing, I don't
Man
even know if
United with
Boddington's still a thing.
Boddingtons. I like that. All right, shall we move on with the pod, shall we?
Yeah,
Yes.
come on then.
Sorry.
Okay, so I want to keep it a bit current. You know how we're a bit slow sports newsy, but does everyone know Ricky Van Wolfswinkel?
Yeah.
Right.
Retired this weekend, played his last game, FC Twente, but played for Norwich, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
A bit.
Chelsea.
Okay. And you can't see it on this one, so unfortunately I'm gonna have to zoom in a bit, but I'll send it to you anyway. To celebrate his last game, he had a number 9 which had a wolf. So you'll see at the top of the number 9 there is a wolf's head coming out of the number 9, and that was to commemorate Van Wolfswinkel on his epic career as number 9. And I thought that was an interesting, different way of celebrating a player's career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm guessing was it just him with his customized number?
I got no idea. This is as far as I went.
No, it's still cool
But-
though. It's cool. Cool that
think-
they've.
I think we're just lucky that wasn't around and an idea when like Danny Shittu was around and stuff.
Yeah. I was going to say Patrick Berger.
Yeah. It worked for some people. He struck it lucky there with his name.
I mean, that'd be a little shit emoji.
I'm just gutted we didn't try and sign him, because then we would have had John DeWolf and then Van Wolfswinkel and the other guy, Wolf, who's currently
Who's the
playing
other
for us.
wolf?
Anyway,
Yeah, you got another wolf, didn't you? Who's the one?
Yeah. currently playing for us.
Oh.
Anyway, let's move on and let's do some more. There's been a couple of kit releases, and I know that we're going to delve into it a bit more when we've got time. But we gave PSG a bit of stick a few weeks ago, last week, over their Paris nighttime shirt. I think we didn't like it too much, but there's been two teams. I want to talk about PSG first that have kind of like almost gone back to basics with their kits this year for next season, and one of them is, as we've just pointed out, is PSG. So, Woody, you brought it to everyone's attention. So, if you want to talk about it and kind of describe it as I'm bringing it up on the screen.
It's beautiful. It's back to the traditional block red and sort of a brighter, sort of richer blue, a royal blue. So it's steered away from the navy kind of colours. So it's kind of gone back to the 95, 96 kind of era with the opal sponsor. So for those of you watching on YouTube, it is very much a thick red band down the middle with white sort of taping either side of it, and then the royal blue. Not much else to it, which is nice. It's nice and simple. There's no overcomplicated kind of patterns or anything else to it. The collar is quite. I mean, what is the collar? Is it a V-neck, Jake?
Yeah, it's like one of those hardly anything there V-neck type numbers.
Not so sure about the names on the back. I mean, I think
that is a link to. I know, but this is the link to the 95, 96 era when that was their number.
Okay.
So they had a white block and then names in blue. So this is the homage to that period of PSG that you were talking about.
Then I'm all for it. I think PSG have done it better. I think they listened to our pod a few weeks ago and went, yeah, do you know what? We actually haven't done a lot. So let's release something awesome. So they have.
Yeah. Asa, you a fan of this one? Like kind of dialing it back a bit?
Oh, I'm all for that happening. I think the only problem, and it's out of their control, it's the block back. I it would be so much better if that panel just followed through, but it's typical of modern day rules on shirts and what have you. That would work so much better, just following it all the way through.
And I've said it before and I'll say it again, but I need to see the whole kit. I mean, are we talking blue shorts, red socks?
Yeah,
it's that.
No, it's blue, I think.
Oh no, not blue, is it?
Blue.
Oh.
I don't say blue.
They should be made
That's one.
to follow the pattern all the way down. Like go proper 90s old school.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good.
Blue crotch, but then red crotch, but with blue outside. Another team that are kind of going back to basics after some mad kits. So much so that are famous for mad kits, but it's Borussia Dortmund. And Jake, you were the one who brought this one up. Obviously, that goalkeeper shirt is as mad as a box of frogs. But the home shirt, really dialing it back.
God, yeah, it's Puma Buffon, isn't it? When he was at Parma with the whole cell-styled pattern running through the shirt. Yeah, it's definitely thrown back to late 90s Puma Buffon at Parma. Just to go back to what you were saying, Woody, PSG blue shorts with a beautiful red and white sort of trim on there. But the socks you would like, even though they are blue, they've got a nice big thick red band with two white ones either side, just like the shirt. So it does complement it really nicely. But yeah, Dortmund have kind of stripped it back a little bit. Home shirt, that real nice yellow. They haven't gone like for a fluo or anything like that. Just a plain yellow, a little bit of black in the under the arms, in the sort of cut of the shirt. But then the main sort of focal point is the black and white on the round neck and cuff and collar. It's pretty plain, but I quite like it. I quite like it. We've seen them do weird and wonderful things lately, and stripping it back quite tastefully with this one.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that. Because the thing is, they did go a bit mad, didn't they, with it? And I think we don't always like to see proper mad home shirts, but that's just my opinion. Asa, I'm going to come to you again as our guest. What do you think of this home shirt?
Oh no, it's nice and clean. The collar just reminds me of the City one when we won Champions League. You know, the maroon collar.
Maroon collar, yeah.
And I really, really liked that. And how can I be against that goalkeeper kit when the pattern follows all the way through to the shorts?
Read your mind, mate, didn't it?
Yeah. I cannot say a bad word. It's everything I dream of.
The colour, it really reminds me of Jose Luis Chilavert. I'm not too sure
Reebok.
why.
In the Reebok
from
Reebok
98?
98, yeah.
Oh, gosh, I'm pulling on some nostalgia vibes there. Love it. Right, guys, that's it. Let's get our passports. Let's check in. No baggage, and we're going to go to a desert island. And hopefully, we're going to play the theme tune.
What shirts will you bring? Which crisps will you eat? What's the weather like? We're on a day in the desert island. Football dreams in the sun. Waves crash, seagulls sing.
Have we
I haven't seen
confirmed
too
where
many.
this desert island is to our listeners? Are we allowed to disclose that location, or are we like the Survivor?
I think, personally speaking, I think the desert island is different for different people.
So is it
I would
Guernsey
assume-
for Asa this week? Or
Well, as a avid listener, that's how it was sold when I listened to early episodes. I could choose where it was. I haven't, because I've spent all my time just thinking I've got to pick 3 shirts, and it's been the hardest decision I've had to make for a very long time.
you had a
I don't-
sleepless night over your snack, didn't you?
I honestly don't give this much thought to business decisions I make in my day job. It's ridiculous.
So we like to hear.
Yeah, I mean, this is life or death, really. It's just whether you're going to survive on the island or not. We've had different reasons for picking different shirts. I remember Rich Johnson went very aesthetic, so he could look at shirts and pieces of art. We had Harry, who was being practical, and yeah. Hold on,
Well,
let me go.
there's no practicality in mine. Mine's just all pure nostalgia. For nostalgia is my drug.
Amen.
Yeah.
We don't want to. If we do this right, we want to end on a football shirt. So what we're going to do is we're going to start on a. Oh, guys, whoa, my stomach is rumbling. That plane journey was long. I had nothing to eat. I am hungry. I could do with a little snackaroonie. Hey, so
Well,
what sort of snack have you got?
I don't have it to hand. I could go get
Okay.
it, but I am all about mochi of late.
Oh yeah.
So I'm thinking, keep me cool, nice and
Yeah,
refreshed.
man.
What's mochi?
Oh,
It's
what?
Like
What?
it's an ice cream wrapped in a soft rice. kind of
Yeah,
dough.
it's like rice. It's like a ricey dough.
There
Yeah.
we go. I have some in the freezer, but look,
What
I've
flavour are
got
we
non-ice
talking?
ones. Mine are green tea. Oh, I'm gonna have one.
Green tea.
I've been waiting.
Ugh.
That was the most Wolverhampton thing, by the way. That was green tea.
these aren't the frozen. These aren't frozen. You've just grabbed.
These aren't
or have you-
frozen ones,
Oh, that
these
is
are
your
just-
freezer. I was like, I thought you just grabbed them from a cupboard.
No.
So
These
I
aren't
mean,
frozen
don't-
ones.
don't-
These are just normal ones.
I'd like to think, because this is all very hypothetical, you're not going to hold me to a flavour, because I want them all on my desert island. There'll be times
And a
when I
cool
want
box.
a
You got a
fruity
multi
one.
pack.
There'll be times when I want a pistachio or a chocolate or a plain vanilla, but I cannot get enough of them. Like the go-to thing at the moment is, and it's not very often me and the wife get a time to sit down and then we look at each other and we're like, let's choose something to watch. Let's get the mochi out. What one we having? Because we've got like varieties as well. We've got at any given time we have got, and then it's the next decision. That actually takes longer than choosing what series to knuckle down to. It's what mochi we're gonna have.
I need to
Have
try
Have you had black
mochi.
sesame
Oh
one?
yeah, good choice. Good choice.
Have you had a black sesame mochi?
No, I haven't.
Oh, dead like jet black. Lidl do them sometimes when they do like their Oriental week.
Oh, I get very excited when I'm in Lidl and they're on offer. I mean, like the pinnacle is Little Moons. So if you're going branded,
Little Moons, yeah,
but
they're good.
they're very spenny. And I've spent all my money on football shirts, so there's not a lot left.
Woods,
but yeah,
I'll send you some.
in Lidl.
But are they frozen?
Nah, get the ice creamy ones, Woods.
Yeah, these aren't,
Yeah.
but you can probably freeze them. But these are
No,
nice.
no, you want the ice cream ones from the freezer.
Yeah.
What's
You
in the
do,
middle
so
of them?
good.
So
Ice
like
cream,
it's
ice cream. They're
these
little
are
ice.
in matcha, not green tea.
But
Yeah,
you
so
just
it's
said black sesame. I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's a nice flavour. Don't knock it till you
okay.
tried it.
Right, sorry.
Oh, you've got.
Woods, you can get
to-
like mango and passion fruit, or you can get coconut or
Yeah.
strawberry or chocolate. Or you can get
Okay.
like good stuff.
Fine. All right,
Yeah.
good start, mate.
Yeah,
Right,
there's life outside 90s Premier League nostalgia and football shirts. You need to embrace certain other elements.
I'm eating 90s ice creams.
The word mochi doesn't exist in the 90s.
But
That's why Woody didn't have any clue what you're on about.
We've kicked off there. That is the only thing that is present and up to date about this whole sort
Cool.
of island escapade that
Right.
I'm on.
So the first image, I said, which one do you want to go first? What shirt do you want to go first?
The goalkeeper.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, hang on.
So, your first shirt you're going to bring to your desert island.
Oh, filth.
Got it here as well. This is
Oh, well, let's
this
just
is
remove the picture. Here we go.
this is completely and utterly just decked in nostalgia for me. So this is the shirt that, obviously not the actual one, but this is the shirt that Tony Coton wore in my first ever game that I watched live, City back in 1993. He saved a penalty. We went 1-0 down, came back 1-3-1. I was sat in the wrong end. So my dad was a lorry driver, and he was out on the roads. And I don't know how he caught wind that tickets were on sale, but he's passing Swindon. We've got them midweek the following week, and he rocks up at the ticket office and gets us tickets for the wrong end. So I sat in the wrong end with a shirt on that I will talk about later, which all ties in. But I would have gone for the home shirt, which I've obviously got as well. But this for me surpasses it for look and aesthetics.
It's patched up as well, isn't it? Oh,
It just takes me back. So on the islands, that's what is. I mean, that is going to keep me warm at night. It's still pretty thick and padded and what have you. But just harking back to first game, I share the same first game as Brian Horton as well, who I bumped into when I went up to Manchester to watch a game, and went, Brian, we share the same first game. He's like, oh, brilliant. And he was so amazing. He was such a nice guy, and just literally just stood there and chatted to me. And he was like, got a question for you though. And he's like, what was the game next? And I was like, but I'm obviously so wrapped up as a 9-year-old about my first game. I don't think I thought of anything else for ages.
Steady on, Brian.
Yeah. Putting a dampener on this.
Wait for a quiz,
like,
buddy.
Yeah, he was like QPR, but I mean, I follow him on Twitter, and he's very much he seems to remember absolutely everything about the times. I mean, when he's a player, manager, but such a nice guy, and so share the same first game as Brian Horton, which is a nice little tie-in as well.
That's phenomenal. I mean, that top.
I do it. I get wrapped up and go, template shirts. I mean, this everybody had it.
Yes, I'm like the same. But it's the design of that template. It's a beautiful design.
I suppose I need to describe it for anybody not on not on visual.
Do your best.
How would I even start? I mean, is this ecru before it became a thing? It's like a speckled ecru with bits of umbro.
What I really like about it as well, though, is it's for me. If you were to remove their brother sponsor and the Man City badge, to me that is Man City's goalkeeper shirt. Like again, the colours. Yeah. That purple is Man City. That blue is Man City. Other teams may have worn it, but I will always associate that one. As Man City.
You could argue that Ipswich would be like, that's Craig Forrest, but
they all had it. Dimitri Karin had it for Chelsea as well. And there was a blue version of that template that Pagliuca wore for Inter Milan, which was beautiful.
Stunning goalkeeper shirt.
It's just a great shirt.
While we're at it, this is the actual one. So this is again the shirt we wore. This is how hard it was. I was like, do I go with this one? Do I go with this? And this is my first live City goal scorer.
Michel Vonk.
Yeah. And then my son has a middle name of AD after AD Mike, who scored my first winning goal.
So good.
Asa, on the goalkeeper shirt, your first choice, can you just give us a little look at the badge on there, please? Because has it got a purple backing on that badge within the shield?
This is dead. This is literally the same badge you'd find on our pinstripey purple and white away shirt at the time. So I presume they've just
my favourite City away shirt, by the way.
Yeah, obviously, and that's the one I have got. I've got a real one and a score draw one. 80 Mike's on the score draw one. I think I've got Keith Curl on the other one, but we're getting so far removed from the concept of Desert Island kits, and I'll just show you my whole.
I love it. Yeah, look at that.
Cool.
Yeah, So
There's a Wolves connection there, Keith Curl.
Oh God. Leave him alone just for an episode. Yeah, come on. It's his island.
Right then. So we've had a little taster of a snack. Oh, we've had a little taster of a football shirt. But I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit hot. I'm a bit parched. I could do with something refreshment.
well, I will bring to you a second choice, because although if it's hypothetical, this island, I'm not sure I'm ever going to find myself on a deserted island, because since I've had kids, I don't go out. So it's unlikely. My first choice would be, and I don't know if anybody outside of Kent, where I am originally from, would know about this, but it's a drink called Bing. I've not gone with that because no one would know what it was, and you can't get it anymore. It was discontinued about 20 years ago. So it's like the connoisseur's Tizer. It was like a fruity red drink. You could get it from Silver Springs, which was a Folkestone based drinks company, but it was the best drink ever. So as a substitute, it would be Iron Brew.
Hold on a minute. What was it called?
Bing.
Bing.
I need
Not
to.
Zing.
I mean, hypothetically, it gets brought back before I get on a hypothetical deserted island.
I need to see what Bing looks like now, because
Oh, hello.
Iron Brew.
It was.
It's bright
it was
red.
the best drink ever. So good.
Oh yeah.
Just got a bottle of
No,
Bing.
I've never seen that before.
So yeah, I
No.
don't know how. I don't know if it ever made it out of Kent, but yeah, I was. Yeah.
I mean,
was
it looks
all for
pretty
that.
deadly, mate. I mean,
It was so.
there's
good.
an eyeball
Right,
on
well-
the front.
From one deadly drink to another, what was the actual choice you picked?
I've gone with Iron Brew. I've
Oh
been
yeah.
a long time lover of Iron Brew. I don't know it. Do you know what? I've not thought about it, but I remember back in the day opening up a can or a bottle and taking a deep breath, and it would choke you a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it still does that,
It like hurts.
but I like that.
That can't be good.
It's probably like I don't think you get that anymore, and it's a long. Just no. Before
No.
it was a big.
It's all safe now, Acer, isn't it?
Yeah,
Rubbish.
All this red
they're
tape.
also for like prolonging life and stopping, iron led diseases. But yeah, that was I was all for that.
The amount of Iron Brew chews I ate, those 10p bars.
Oh,
I've had them.
Oh,
I've
they
had
were
them.
phenomenal, weren't
They are
they?
the business. Yeah.
them and,
But what's
Wham
great
Bar.
is, them and Wham bars, man.
Yeah, I remember we
Wham
had a little
bars.
tuck shop out of the manager's boot for our youth football team, and just obviously to make a little bit of money selling chews and sweets out the back of his boot and Iron Brew bars.
Do they still do Iron Brew bars?
No, maybe. So far, we've got Tony Coton eating a mocky, drinking an Iron Brew. Yeah? Is that right?
Can't say
I
any
mean,
better than that.
It sounds heavenly to me. I'm not sure if this is a deserted island or I've died.
You sat with him.
Do you know what? I would love that. We could talk about that penalty save. I mean, it was I've watched it numerous times on YouTube just to see myself in what might be the next shirt. You can make out a little dot.
I like that.
Okay.
Right, Asa, what? So we've got your Iron Brew, we've got our little mochi, we've had our first shirt. What is your second shirt of choice?
And without further ado, it is. So it's very similar to what I'm wearing, but this is the actual shirt. So this one is, from what I can work out, a prototype home shirt. So I don't know how well it comes across on the image. It's white and blue.
Yeah.
And this is the shirt. So my dad came and picked me up for the midweek game after he finished work, managed to get back. Sometimes he'd be overnight. He came and grabbed me, and I had like a jacket on, and I didn't reveal what shirt I was wearing in the home end, so the wrong end, down at Swindon, down at the county ground. And he went, "You've worn a sky blue shirt. You've done that." And I was like, I had to. This is as close as I could get. 9-year-old trying to keep Stum in the wrong end because it's all the tickets I could get. But you can make out a sky blue shirt, which is very similar to the blue we had at that time, in the wrong end. So yeah, on the video you can make out a little 9-year-old lad who's about 3 foot tall, and I've not grown much since then. Yeah, sat at the front and City score, and yeah, trying to very little movement from me. I was very well behaved from that aspect, but my dad was like, "You've stitched me up."
Do you think that's the best England away shirt of all time, Asa?
Oh, for me, yeah, and I don't know whether it's my sky blue bias or not, but I remember seeing this we had a local sports shop called G'day Sports down in Ashford in Kent, and seeing that in the window and was like, oh my word. And it was actually, it's not like nowadays, and this is giving away my age, that was probably unless you saw it in a match magazine or something, it was literally you'd go to the shop and see it, and I was like,
yeah.
So this was pre-launch before they wore it, and obviously they didn't wear it too much. It's actually signed by David White, who's who was my hero back in the day. So I met David White at who was Mark McCarthy's book. He's had a couple of books out on City shirts, and he was having a night and had a few ex-City players. So one England appearance, full cap for David White. So he wore this, and yeah, I've got it signed by him and his number 7, just because he was my hero back in the day and who I wanted to be.
Beautiful.
And again, that gives away my age. When your hero is called David White, you can't get much more, English staple than that.
So for those that are listening, aren't fortunate to watch, forgive me, it's England 1992 away shirt, is that correct?
92, 93 with the 3 lions like massively on it in a slightly different. I've heard someone, and I used to, previous to your pods, guys, I listened to other pods, and it was Alive and Kicking. Used to say it was Cowardly Lion for some reason, and that stuck in my head. The
Cowardly Lion
shirt, yeah. But yes, like seeing that, I was like, this is absolutely amazing. And it was a full sky blue kit, which just it did it for me. And then I've seen this. So this I have very little information on it, but I saw it and was like, oh my word, I've got to have that. And from what I could work out, I mean, we had a similar City shirt, again, not to get out my full collection, but it ties up completely with this. It's the same sort of jacquard. It's the same, so it all just ties up. It must have been some sort of prototype idea, but yeah.
Who'll know. We need to get Harry Powell on it. Harry Powell will know what that is. So, for again, just because we don't want the people listening or watching, the one you're wearing now, it's white, right? So it's exactly the same template. I don't know how well it carries over,
but
I didn't notice.
Blue.
Yeah.
At first, I thought you were wearing it already, but it was too bright.
Yeah.
But no, so you're wearing a white version. That's so cool. That's really interesting.
I like that.
And like I say, it's the same jacquard as that. So it's different to this because this had like England's running for it. So you've got England and the Umbro, and if you can see in the light, this has got, so it just ties up completely. So someone somewhere it's been an idea or concept, and I was like, got to have that.
That's crazy. That's so cool, though. Good choice. Good choice.
Really cool. I like that a lot. All right. So, guys. I love it. I'm embarrassing Woody. I'm sorry.
You're dragging these out. I'm like, what are you doing?
I'm hungry again. I've had a drink. Too many bubbles. I'm hungry again. I could do with a packet of crisps. What you got, Asa?
Space Raiders have to be beef for me.
Oh, yes.
I absolutely just awesome. The amount of these that I put away in my youth was just ridiculous. And they were, what were they, 10p, then 15p.
10p, yeah.
I mean, this is a larger bag. I think the larger bag's about 50p now, and
proper beef as well.
Yeah,
proper beef flavouring, like heavy beef. None of this like dusting.
Heavy beef.
Heavy beef, but yeah,
that's a soundbite.
Absolutely love these. It's one of these snacks that I have no shame. I feel like a 42-year-old, soon to be 43-year-old, shouldn't be going in and buying Space Raiders and just
Incorrect.
Space Raiders, but I did it, and no shame. I'm quite proud.
So is that what the packs are like now then? Because I've not seen them in a while. That's
No,
like
this is
you know,
a
like
larger.
fake one.
This
You
is
know,
a
like
larger
the fake
pack.
ones in adverts because it's so perfectly like.
Yeah.
I mean, mate, yeah, to
Perfectly
be fair,
square.
that does not look like a real bag. It's like I've got this advertising
Does,
bag.
doesn't it?
The way I'm
There's
So-
yeah.
Pencil
You know,
case.
like Bex on the Lay's advert.
Yeah.
Like, oh, someone's eating my Lay's.
And you open it perfectly, and you're like,
Oh,
the bag's super stiff.
yeah.
Fuck.
I'm just gonna eat more mochi.
that's what we need. We need that'll be next after the Black Sesame. It's Beef Space Raiders mochi.
What was the original flavour of Space Raiders? Was it pickled, onion?
Pickled
It
onion.
was.
I'd
Pickled
say.
onion. Yeah.
AKA Monster Munch. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
No. Let's not.
Very-
No, Space Raiders have got the little spaceman alien hat, and they were, for me, if I can remember, they were just
This way.
softer, weren't they?
There is.
There you go.
There's a little
So
Yeah,
they're
it's very
much
Mike Myers
softer.
mask.
Like
Very
whereas
much
a Monster Munch had more texture, like on the tongue straight away. Space Raiders are softer.
Thanks for that taste
Yeah,
analogy.
there was a
That's
there was you had obviously I still don't really know what they were meant to be. I see videos that like they're monster feet and what have you, but at least you can be sure about these. These are aliens.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
I always thought they were eyes with little eyelashes.
Oh,
As a
monsters'
kid.
eyes. I suppose. Do you remember on the same theme of Space Raiders? Do you remember? Was it Transformer snacks? There was like the wheels and the thing you could turn it into a little car.
Yeah, remember that.
And then honestly,
Do you remember quarterbacks?
Quarterbacks.
Yeah,
what I was
they were
gonna say.
banging.
Oh,
You
know
both
what?
did. Go on.
Quarterbacks.
quarterbacks were amazing
Yeah,
as
they
well.
were
Like
incredible,
a nice
yeah.
little like silvery and red bag.
Yeah, it was cool as
Like,
fuck.
weren't they
that bag was.
cheeseburger flavor as well? Like even
Yes.
though
Don't know.
Yeah. See, I honestly could have picked 50 shirts, 50 crisps, 50 drinks.
Crisps and shirts is all the world needs, mate.
Yeah.
Great choice.
The great thing about this is, I think we adore the shirts that people bring in for this part of the show, but we get so excited about the crisps.
It's because it's non-shirt chat.
Yeah,
It's amazing.
that's true. We do love the non-shirt chat. Jake's just had to step away for a second, so
If it
we'll
comes
just
back
fill
to
some.
quarterbacks, I think I'll just like spontaneously
Yeah,
combust.
yeah. And a bottle of Bing.
Oh, yeah, I'd be there. I'd be on my way.
Okay, what about Tangy Toms?
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't a massive fan. Oh, Oinks though. I think they were made by the same people.
Yeah, Oinks were great.
Were they bacon?
Yeah,
I presume.
bacon rings.
A little bit. Yeah. Classic crisps. Good choice. I love this nostalgia bit today. This is a real
Honestly,
historic island.
Honestly, all I live for. Hence, like, what have I got? I got my boombox up there, Transformers. Like, honestly, it's just.
Good on you,
Is that
mate.
going to be the name of the
I
episode?
know people say
Real
about it when they
beef.
talk about shows, but I think it is a feeling
Real
thing. It's what it
What
makes.
it is.
I can't. Most of it, I can't actually tell you like vivid memory. Or like first game, I can, but I mean like vivid memories. I just remember kind of how I see something, and I'm like, just how it makes me feel. I mean, what have I got? I've got Knight Rider and A-Team up there that are like my go-to shows back in the day. Like I was absolutely addicted. Like just honestly, anything, I'm there.
Love it.
War.
Love it, mate.
Right then. So it's time for La Piste de Resistance, which is your third and final shirt choice.
I've gone for this one. It's not one that I see an awful lot of, and it's the King Clancy connection to my Cityism. And so it's a Georgia 96 home shirt by Kappa. I like the asymmetry of it. So it's unbalanced, and City had a version. This isn't a
Wow,
real
where
one.
the hell have you got that?
This is a cheeky knockoff because
Is
it was
it?
never available, but
I was
I
gonna
couldn't not have
say.
it.
That's incredible, though.
So, I mean, I'm all for kind of that asymmetry, but I haven't seen this anywhere. It is one that I found and I've never seen again, and kind of couldn't be without it. And that's basically mainly to do with our little Georgian that we had. That was our only sort of ray of light when I was growing up and supporting City. And obviously, I lived down in Kent, so I was the only City supporter around. I never come across another one, and there wasn't an awful lot to cheer on back in the day.
Since 2012, they're everywhere now, aren't they?
Oh yeah, and I hate it. If I run into one, a little bit of me is like, "Ooh, I'm the only, I'm meant to be the only one." So yeah, and obviously getting relegated and stuff like that. But King Clancy, absolutely loved him. So
I've never seen that shirt.
So I've got a small Georgia collection, all just because
I know you do.
I
I've seen it.
absolutely love him. Yeah, I've even made one with King Clancy sprawled across one of our away shirts instead of brother. Yeah,
But
he's right up
just
there.
really quickly, I want you to show me that one. But just before we do, I've just got the picture of the back of the shirt as well.
Oh, that's
which
cool as fuck.
Is so
Yeah, that's cool.
it's like a
That's
piece of art,
stunning,
isn't it?
That is
So red
stunning.
circle that obviously would house the Kappa, even like the Kappa sort of font that would have been on there, which this one has. So it would have sat in there.
Yeah.
Just filth.
That's not actually true to form. I don't think
It doesn't
but
matter.
yeah,
It's the white and the very thin white and black sort of.
Would they have had names on that,
striping
though?
around that circle? That's cool.
no, it would have just been number. So
It would have just been number, yes.
It's
It'd have
number
ruined it if it had a name on the back, wouldn't it?
yeah. And then Kappa taping as well, just like inject it into our veins. Just absolutely love. The only thing that would have made that better was that if that was sort of stitched on Kappa taping. I absolutely love all that from back in the day. I mean, I used to have Kappa tracksuit, Kappa poppers.
Poppers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, that is my little Georgian man that I love and adore. Like I say, I've got down here.
You have it to
can't
hand.
see them ones. So strictly City up here, and then I've got all my other random ones. So I've got loads of hometown, Ashford Town shirts. That again, one of those nearly made the list, but no one would know what I was talking about. Put it in the same bracket as Bing.
Can we see it?
Yeah. So this is.
What didn't
Yeah,
make the list?
We've
Ashford
allowed
Town.
everyone to have one extra, so
Oh, well then this is the one. So this is an Ashford Town shirt, and we played Fulham in the FA Cup first round proper in 1994. There's every chance, and I don't know, but there's every chance that this was worn. I've tried to photo match it, and it looks pretty spot on. So this is Mark Stanton's shirt. So we went 2-0 up, and they got 83rd and 85th minute from memory, Mickey Adams penalties to take us back to Craven Cottage, and we took them to extra time there as well. But this is kind of like the following year from my first City game, watching my hometown Sky Sports cameras there. We put up a temporary stand, and yeah, absolutely love this shirt to death as well. It won't mean anything to lots and lots and lots of people, but yeah, absolutely love that.
It's what matters to you, mate. That's the whole point of this pod. It's what matters to you. Isn't that right, Richard?
it's exactly what's right. And as I said to Asa, it's like if I gave everybody free reign of all shirts in existence, we'd probably all pick the same ones. But because these are shirts that are only in your collection, everyone's is going to be different. That's what I love about this. Have you got that King Clancy one as well? King Clancy one, the one you said you should have a look, because this is the one you printed up. Because the thing is, this is a bit of you as well, because this is what you do, right? You do your restoring of football kits. It's a
That's cool, man.
God, how'd you get the font like that? That's incredible.
Well, I found this was completely blank. So again, it must have been like an early sample or something. And then this was very early days. So I started getting Rich Wilkinson. I don't know if
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I started
Magician.
getting, so he taught me how to use a vinyl cutter and things like that, because I was sending him shirts to print up and stuff. So I said to him, how do I get this font? And he told me what to do and font matching and stuff. And it's got so much easier since AI has come about. Take a picture of a font and it point me in the right direction. But yeah,
Never thought about that before. That's a great little tip. Nice one.
Yeah, and then I saw that and I was like, well, I know it again, like this light that I've got behind me. I see something and I think, I know what I need to do with that. So yeah, so that was my King Clancy Shrine shirt that I could.
Beautiful.
The badge has got, so I designed the badge and got it made up in felt. So that is George King Clancy. Kind of looks a bit like the badge that would have been.
I thought it was the badge from a distance.
So it's a George King Clancy silhouette face, Georgia flag, and obviously George King Clancy around there. So, yeah.
And the beautiful thing about this is he knows you exist as well. Because I've seen the things you post, so he knows you exist.
Yeah,
it's not like a one-way thing.
Responded to me on Instagram, and I'm like, Georgie King Clancy knows I exist.
Dream. Love that.
Oh, that's exciting. That's fun, that is. Thank you, Asa, for sharing your Desert Island kits. I know I put you through the ringer trying to pick them, and I know you've been stressed out about them, but to be honest with you, I think you absolutely smashed it. I don't think you could have done any better.
Oh, no, cheers.
Agreed.
That was very enjoyable. That's how sad I am. The wife's probably in the living room just listening into this, just going, "What? How has he found 3 other people that are going to find it?"
I get that all the time.
Yeah, like I said, I popped this in this light, popped it in the garage, and she's like, "Why is there a giant banana light in our garage?" And I was like, "It was on Marketplace. I've got a plan." And I was like, well, the first step is you've seen it as a banana. It's meant to be a crescent moon. I'm on the right track here. Yeah.
I tell you what. As a special treat, because Asa, I know you contributed. Shall we have a little Who's Buying That?
Yes, we haven't heard it this week.
Before we finish. All right, ready? The theme tune. Who's buying that? Who's buying that? Who's going to buy that? Who's buying that? Who's buying? Welcome to Who's Buying That. And
hello.
We actually have We have a guest submission this week as well. I'm going to be incredibly rude and say I don't know who it is, but they reached out on Instagram and messaged the pod. It is from. All I've got here, it's Claire and Luna. It's somebody who adopts. They've adopted 2 dogs, Claire and Luna, and they haven't yet added me as a friend on Facebook. Instagram. I've requested a follow, hoping to get a bit more information. All I know is that they're from Atlanta.
You've been ghosted, mate.
Georgia, right? GA, Georgia. So it's Atlanta, Georgia, and I got a DM. Who's buying that? And it is the something that I did actually bring up to you guys as well. Last week, there was a post by the FIFA store Instagram page that FIFA will be releasing some very specific jerseys that would be for each host city. And at the time that I shared it with you, you could purchase this jersey, but there was no image. It said coming soon and it was blanked out. And these were priced at, if I'm not mistaken, about £270.
What?
Who's got the money for that? We need to rename this section.
Yeah.
Who's got the money? £280, if I'm not mistaken. We still haven't had some of them released. We've had 4 of them. So you can currently buy a Kansas City jersey, a New York, New Jersey jersey. Oh God, that's a mouthful, isn't it? A New York, New Jersey jersey, a Seattle jersey, and a Boston jersey. And I'm just gonna. Hopefully, I'll get pictures and I'll put them up. But I don't think about this. think these are pretty nasty.
Oh god.
Holy moly!
So they're not made by Adidas. They're not like FIFA branded with Adidas. These are, they don't say they're Adidas. They're just a shirt. Forgive me, because somebody might have designed them, and somebody might have like gone, "Oh, this is cool," but yeah. Okay, so here's the question, and I mean it generally. And Acer, I'll come to you first as the guest. Who is buying that? £280. It's a host city shirt, so it's not like a country. It's not your club hosting a game at the ground. Who is buying that?
I have absolutely no idea, especially at that price point. If you go to a game, if you're lucky enough to go to a World Cup, and I've done similar. I won a competition to go and watch a Super Bowl, and I brought a Super Bowl American football jersey that was nowhere near that price at all. And in fact, day after Super Bowl, I'm flying back home and it's on sale, and it has, Super Bowl Big 51 Super Bowl's got
Yeah,
all the city it was in and what have you and all that. I kind of get it ever so slightly from that aspect. If you're going out there to watch a game and I went to Boston, New York, blah blah blah, and I watched the game there, but at the same time, that jersey I bought was beautiful. And these are clearly just not. They almost look like market stally, like almost like knockoff snidey. Oh look, the World Cup was in this city. It's very strange, really, really strange.
Yeah, so similar to that, I obviously didn't, but but I was at university in London at the time, and Super Bowl 42. That was my second year of uni, so I was up all the time. It was my team, who were the Patriots. They got to the Super Bowl with a perfect season. So London hosted like the second biggest Super Bowl party outside of America, called it the Super Bash. And it was at Battersea Park, and I went, and you could buy official Super Bowl t-shirts. So I bought I've still got it now, and it's fantastic. I love wearing it because now it's nostalgic and 20 years old. But like, it was a thing to remember, even though my team lost. And so yeah, I've got a t-shirt, but it didn't cost me £280. It cost me 25 quid.
It's mad. I'm just reading it now. There's a little bit of spiel that they've put out for there. I've just gone onto the website. I'm looking. There's quite a few jerseys now, and they're all as hideous as what Rich has just shown us. The one I'm looking at now is the Seattle jersey, £280. So saying the Seattle jersey honors a city of fierce independence, original thinking, and a sporting culture. Blah blah blah. So this collector exclusive jersey captures that distinctive Northwest spirit for those who demand more than just a shirt. Its integrated NFC authentication verifies your exclusive ownership instantly via a smartphone. You get a premium box, certificate of authentication, dedicated jersey hanger, a collector's book, and it's all luxury boxed. So I'm guessing the weird thing is this integrated NFC authentication verifies your exclusive ownership via a smartphone. So I guess is it like an NFT, but you own it? I don't know.
I think that's exactly what it is. I think I think you're completely right. It's an NFT in that this will be a one of a kind, or maybe let's say like one of 50, but you will know that it's yours and there is no one else that can have it because they won't have the authentication.
Yeah, it looks like each city's jersey, there's 999 of each shirt for each place.
Would you want to collect all of them?
They're all shocking. It's madness.
Asa, would you, if you, let's just say you had some money to spend on this, right? And you thought, I'm a collector of rare things. Would you buy one from your host city or the game you went to, or would you want to own all of them, as in one of each?
Well, I think it's more likely I'm going to end up on a desert island all on my own and have enough money to even think about
Yeah.
buying one, let alone all of them. Like, I mean, this is how my whole football shirt journey started. I was picking things up cheap to repair them and save a bit of money there. And nothing in my collection has been proper, what I call proper money. And to spend that much money on I mean, again, it's the best part of 1,000 shirts limited edition. That still seems pretty big to me, and they're hideous. And there's no real link other than they've been designed for the city. I can't think of anybody that would want one, let alone all of them.
I think owning all of them, if at that price point, you're talking the best part of, or near enough, 4,500 quid for the 16 host cities. So that's madness, isn't it? It's unrealistic, surely.
Gone were the days, though, where you had USA 94 and then you had the USA 94 World Cup emblem on it, and then underneath you had in scribble writing or whatever on the print, it says Seattle or it says New Orleans or it says New
cotton
York.
tee. Cotton tee.
Like
better.
that.
Just give me this over any day.
Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing
Honestly,
to me today,
like,
Asa? Jesus Christ.
I mean, it was beautiful. Like, again, not at that price point, but imagine if they're just not very nice to look at. I've had a quick look and seen obviously posts on X and stuff like that. They don't go, oh, do you know what though? That's actually really nice. It hasn't got that.
Yeah. General consensus, Richard's a no, I think, from all four of us, mate.
Yeah. Did you hear as well? Like, I think there's like a couple of the stadiums haven't yet finished building for the World Cup. There's less than 30 days to go, right?
Yeah, there's been lots of stuff in the news about lots of hotel rooms not sold out and things like that. And again, that seems to lead from a price point. They're kind of pricing people out of it. Yeah. And it just feels like it's a bit similar to this shirt thing. It's like, well, it's a special World Cup. It doesn't come around all the time, particularly in your country or your city, maybe once in a lifetime type stuff.
Ridiculous.
They're just cashing in on everything, aren't they? And it's like they're outpricing fans that travel around the world to watch the football team. Or their country, I should say.
Yeah. Right. Shall we hear the theme tune one more time?
Yeah, go on then.
All right. Thanks for playing Who's Buying That?
Who's buying that? Who's buying that? Who's gonna buy that? Who's buying that?
We need to find them.
Doesn't go on long enough.
If someone does buy that, please reach out to the pod and the guys.
Tell us. Name and shame them.
Tell us what you were on when you ordered it as well, please.
Yeah. What job you do to warrant to have.
What gun was held to your head?
Okay, so if you want to get in touch with the pod and you can get involved by sending us a Who's Buying That, then please do. You can reach out to us at @ShirtsPod. If you watch the pod or listen to the pod on Spotify, great. If you want to watch it or listen to it on YouTube, you can. You just go on either of those platforms and you just search Wonderful World of Football Shirts. If you like what we do and you want to support us, you can. All you have to do is like our Instagram posts, like our videos on YouTube, comment, all that kind of stuff really does wonders for algorithms and whatnot. But if you have a little bit of spare money, which, not many people do, so we don't care if you do or don't, but if you want to donate, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/shirtspod and you can buy us a coffee or the money equivalent of, which will help pay for streaming platforms to keep this thing going and providing you with an excellent podcast. Well, I hope it's excellent anyway. Right. Before we go, let's say our goodbyes, or let's just find out where you can follow everybody. So, Asa, starting with you, if people aren't following you on socials already, where can they find you?
I'm on everything at Footballcreatio. It was meant to be like Football Shirt Creations. It was just too long, and I just thought it sounded Italian-y. A bit Football Italia. Harking back.
Footballcreatio.
Yeah,
I like
yeah, sure.
Love it.
I dig it. I dig it. Woody, if people want to follow you, find you, watch any of your videos, where can they find you?
Instagram only, WoodyW1988 or That 90s Premier League Podcast.
And remind everybody about the 22nd of May.
Oh, yeah. Friday, the 22nd of May, is Retro Football Shirt Friday. So we are asking any listener, any football shirt fan to pick their ultimate football shirt. And it can be from any league as long as it's 90s.
Oh.
So we basically want you to showcase what you would like to see your current team wear if they had the retro weekend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
boy.
So Spain did it. We're doing it.
Okay, so
Yeah.
do you want to see like the exact retro version of what you'd like to see a team, or do you want a modern version of that retro?
No, the exact retro. So if you wanted Man United to wear the black sharp view cam for one weekend,
always, yeah, always.
yeah.
That was
So
my
pick
dream.
that shirt, and it could be drill tops, it could be goalkeeper tops, whatever. You can put a picture of yourself in it, or see, there you go. Or you can just send us a picture of the shirt. It will be mentioned on the pod, and it will also go on the Instagram page. We'll pick the winner.
Cool, man.
There we go.
Sounds
Woohoo!
good.
Jake, if people want
Hello.
to find you, follow you, where can they find you?
Yeah, I'm at Art on Shirts FC on all of the social media platformy things.
Cool. And you're not the only one now who's doing a podcast, are you?
Me?
In the family.
Oh no, the wife does one as well. Yeah, she does a gaming one with her friends. Yeah,
We got
They're amazing.
rivals.
we've got rivals. Yeah. Yeah, they're doing well. To be fair, I think they did. I think on their second video, they had like I don't know 5,000 views or something like that. I was like, what?
I
Cut the cable, mate.
You haven't had 5,000 views combined.
Guys, I have got to say that I am an avid listener to all of the stuff you chuck out. Like, I
Good
do
man.
with the job, and I like absolutely love it. I mean, you have gone down in my estimation though when you don't know David and Ian Brightwell in your most recent episode of the 90s.
Oh,
yeah, I mean that hurt a little bit.
well, of course.
Shouting at the
Brothers Brightwell. Yeah, I know.
like well done for like
Feedback noted, Asa.
various like, I admire the ability to be stringent and dedicate time to it and stuff like that. And even from my like football shirt repair stuff, it's not something I've managed to do. I'm so poor time, so I do like appreciate what you guys do, and I do love listening in.
Good man. Thank you, mate.
That's very sweet.
Very
Thank
kind.
you so much. All right, Asa, it would be my pleasure to give you the pleasure to say goodbye to all of our beautiful listeners.
I wasn't prepared for this. Well, no, thank you for listening. Hopefully, you've got to this point and it's been bearable. No, thank you for the opportunity to talk about something that's going to have me like I'm going to be up all night thinking about it again, not just reminiscing. It honestly just warms my cockles a little bit. So thank you very much for listening and putting up with me, and thanks for having me on.
All right, bye, everyone.
Bye, guys.